Most men don't fail because they lack talent. They fail because they think from a place of fear. Fear of not having enough, fear of being replaced, fear of missing their chance, fear that if this one thing doesn't work out, their life is over. That fear has a name: scarcity. And if you don't kill it early, it will quietly sabotage every area of your life: your money, your relationships, your confidence, and your future. Today, we're talking about abundance. Not the fake motivational poster version, the real one. The kind that changes how you move, how you speak, how you choose, and how people respond to you. Let's get straight into it. Abundance is not pretending you're rich. It's not flexing. It's not acting like you don't care when you actually do. Abundance is internal certainty. It's knowing, deep down, that no matter what happens, you can rebuild. You can adapt. You can create again. Scarcity says, if I lose this, I'm done. Abundance says, if I lose this, I'll recover and probably come back stronger. That difference is everything. Let's start with money, because this is where most young men feel the pressure. Bills, rent, family expectations, social media comparisons. A scarcity-minded man looks at money as rare and fragile. He's scared to take risks, scared to start something new, scared to invest in himself, scared to leave a job he hates. He holds on to money tightly because he doesn't trust his ability to make more. That's the real issue, not income, not the economy. Self-trust. An abundance-minded man thinks differently. He understands that money is not the source, it's the result of skills, the result of problem solving, the result of discipline and value creation. So instead of obsessing over how much money he has right now, he obsesses over who he's becoming. What skills am I building? What problems can I solve? How reliable am I? How disciplined am I when nobody's watching? Because here's the truth no one tells young men. If you can generate value, money will chase you. If you can't, no amount of budgeting will save you. Abundance with money is built when you stop saying, I hope this works, and start saying, I'll figure it out. Now let's talk about women, because scarcity destroys men here faster than anywhere else. A scarcity-minded man believes attraction is rare. So when he meets a woman he likes, he panics. He replies instantly. He over-explains. He overgives. He ignores red flags. He tolerates disrespect. Why? Because he believes this is his only chance. And that belief leaks into everything he does. Women feel it. Not consciously, but instinctively. Neediness is not attractive. Desperation is not confidence. Overinvestment without standards is weakness. An abundance-minded man understands something simple but powerful. He is the prize because of who he is, not because of who chooses him. He doesn't chase validation. He doesn't beg for attention. He doesn't fear walking away. He invites. He observes. He chooses. And the irony is this: the less you need her approval, the more attractive you become. Not because you're playing games, but because you're grounded. Abundance with women is not about sleeping with many women. It's about never abandoning your self-respect for one. Now zoom out. Let's talk about life. Scarcity doesn't just affect money and dating. It affects how men move through the world. Scarcity makes men reactive. They compare constantly. They get bitter watching other men win. They blame the system, their parents, their past, their ex. They live tense, like life is happening to them. Abundance creates calm. When you know you can adapt, you stop panicking. When you know you can rebuild, you stop clinging. When you know your worth isn't fragile, you stop overreacting. This is why strong men don't rush. They don't argue with strangers online. They don't try to prove themselves to everyone. They're building quietly. Here's the part that matters most. You don't think your way into abundance. You earn it. Abundance is built through evidence. Every time you do what you said you would do. Wake up early when it's uncomfortable. Train when motivation is gone. Say no to distractions. Walk away from disrespect. Finish what you start. You're sending a message to your mind. I can rely on myself. That's where confidence comes from. Not hype, not affirmations, self-trust. And self-trust creates abundance. Let's get practical. Here are real shifts you can start making today. First, detach from outcomes. Scarcity is obsessed with results. What if I fail? What if she rejects me? What if I don't get it? Abundance focuses on execution. You prepare, you show up, you give effort, and you let the outcome fall where it may. Detachment doesn't mean you don't care. It means you're not emotionally dependent on the result. That's power. Second, build multiple pillars of confidence. If your confidence only comes from money, you'll collapse when money dips. If it only comes from women, you'll crumble when one leaves. If it only comes from validation, you'll always be controlled. Strong men diversify their identity. They train their bodies, they sharpen their minds. They build skills and they develop discipline. They hold principles. So when one area takes a hit, the whole system doesn't fall apart. That's abundance. Third, control what you consume. If all you feed your mind is fear-based news, victim narratives, constant outrage, content telling you the world is against you, your mindset will reflect that. Abundant men are selective. They consume strategy, not panic. Responsibility, not excuses. Long-term thinking, not emotional reactions. What you consume daily becomes your internal voice. Choose wisely. Fourth, learn to walk away. This is one of the strongest abundance signals there is. Walking away from bad deals, disrespect, low standards, situations that drain your energy. Scarcity says, I can't afford to lose this. Abundance says, I can afford to wait. And here's the paradox. The moment you're willing to walk away, life starts offering more, because you're no longer operating from fear. Now let's be real for a moment. If you're in your 20s or 30s and you feel behind, good. That pressure means you care. It means you're awake. You're not supposed to have everything figured out yet. You're supposed to be building your foundation. But build with patience, not desperation. Desperation makes men cut corners. Abundance makes men play the long game. And the long game always wins. Here's a mindset shift that will change everything. Instead of asking, what if this fails? Ask, what will this teach me? Abundant men don't see failure as an identity threat. They see it as information. Every loss sharpens them. Every rejection refines them. Every setback becomes leverage. That's why they don't break, they evolve. Let me leave you with this. Abundance is quiet confidence. It's waking up knowing you're not finished. It's moving without needing applause. It's building even when nobody's watching. Money comes and goes. People come and go. Opportunities come and go. But a man who knows he can recreate himself is never broke. Not financially, not emotionally, not mentally. Build that man. If this message helped you, like the video, subscribe if you're serious about mastery. And remember, scarcity reacts. Abundance creates. Choose wisely.